Hey bros, here we are at Castle Gnarlo. I was going to drop down minecart here and show y'all out this direction right quick what I have been working on for the last morning or two. See, we're heading out the main course, out the front of the castle. We should be able to get this done before the sun sets too much, and you'll notice where we usually turn, we are now going straight. Unfortunately, it's going to take a little while to load in here. There's Mount Chunkalot popping into view. We are building a new minecart. Out here past Mount Chunkalot, I'm wanting to go out straight on past here. I'm about to have to jump out. If I run into this little block I've got down here, I will die. So I will hop out right now. Let the minecart stop. I put up a little too-high block here to keep things from jumping down on the track over here. Whoops. And getting up there where they can bother me. You'll notice I don't have any inventory on me right at the moment. I got killed off in some chunks far to the south. So here, I'm going to cheat for just a second and hop up here on the track. There we go. I'll allow that since I'm currently just here to show y'all what's new. There we go. Yeah, I've got this because if you go over here to the side, the track does swing around right next to this hilltop here, and I'm afraid about things jumping down the track, and I don't want them traveling on down this way. See, right down there is a camel from the More Creeps and Weirdos mod that I'm also running. So yeah, we're going to be driving this track. See, there you see Castle Gnarlo just barely visible in the distance. It'll get a lot more visible as night falls and you see the lights up on top of it. This is going to continue out in basically that direction, and I'm running it out to where the nearest snow biome to me is. So that, let's get rid of the light bug. There we go. So that I can reach the nearest snow biome without having to, one, go through all this broken land here, which is quite a pain in the butt to have to travel across, and number two, without getting lost, because I never seem to be able to find my way back. I'm going to put it on pause here for a second. That seems to always help load in chunks a lot quicker. If it's not actually having to render things moving around while the chunks are loading. There we go. So yeah, I never have been able to seem to get out this way without getting good and lost. And there's an ogre right up the hill there. Let's get a little further away so we don't attract his attention. As you see, I'm building glass roofs over the track where it crosses under or near where things may jump down on top of me. What I'm going to do is extend it out a little bit further and put a cactus guard up on the side so that even if things jump down onto the glass roof, they either jump off and land down yonder, or if they jump off this way or try to jump off this way, they're just going to run up against the cactus and kill themselves. You see it's still extending out, still rendering the track. It's a heads on out toward Castle Gnarlo there. So yeah, this is my latest project. I have burned up just about every bit of iron that I've got. I think I've got 6 iron ingots left, enough to make one more bit of, is it 16 track that it makes? So yeah. So I'm about to have to go back to the pit and extend the branch mine and do a good deal more mining. Okay, let's bring this back up. Okay, and as I've said before, I think whenever I first was extending this track here, like I said, this is the great thing about having the tracks now, is that you've always got a ride wherever you happen to be. And there's Castle Gnarlo coming into view again. So that's what's happening on the north end of the county as I go out toward the snow biome. and this is going to have a switch out here that will automatically switch that. As you see, I've started laying the track for it right over there on the left. You can see the redstone there. I'm going to hop out. That won't throw it very much further. These tracks, since it's an empty card, it won't even make it to the switch right up there. You see where it stopped. So that's what's happening on the north side, and I'm going to cut and show you what's going down on the far south end of the county. And I will be there in just a moment. In fact, I'm actually filming these backwards. I filmed the first part, this last part first, which is why I don't currently have anything in my inventory, because I got killed by a cougar while I was down there. So you'll notice whenever I show you the second part, what's going on down there, suddenly my inventory is full again. So we'll be there in just a moment. Okay, as you see, we're here at the pit. This is the above ground entrance, right through the trees there, right in that little gap where my cursor is. You can just make out part of the rail track and the little torch sitting on top. So there's where the rail track is and goes underground. This over here is the above ground section, the above ground entrance, and right here is where the burning forest, the burning wood used to be. From the little lava lake here. All these trees here used to be on fire up until the last update that put out the eternal burning fires. So it's no longer the big giant light pit and death trap that it was for all the animals in the area. I used to be able to come up here and just find tons of resources with all the animals that had been set ablaze. And as you see here, I am slowly replacing the burned up trees with new saplings. But what I was going to show you is continuing south from the pit, getting into some new territory here, and there was a reason why I had to explore further. Slowly but surely my map is getting just stretched out so much. Like I said, we're already close to 2 kilometers wide at this point. Okay, let's see if I can get the boat to behave with me. Here we go. We're going to take a short boat ride, not too far. I had to go a little ways for something to pop in. And what is that over here on the shore? It's people moving around and buildings. In fact, it's a small community here. I have installed the, I guess it's pronounced Millenaire mod, which is the mod that builds small villages. This is the agricultural community. And you can hit the V key, and this is, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it in French, but it's an agricultural village. And let's say Willy-la-Forêt. Sure, Willy-la-Forêt. That will work for right now. And let's run up on the shore and take a look. This will actually be the very first time that I've walked into the village. I had just discovered it and went neat and broke my boat and decided I hear an ogre. That's never good. Where is that? I wonder if that's a cave ogre, because it's broad daylight. It's the middle of the afternoon. There shouldn't be any ogres up on the surface. Hey, what do we have here? This is, I guess, the town hall. It's got a population of 7. A guy with a piece of lumber in his hand. It is quite the village. I see they're already starting to build a farm over here. Excellent, excellent. Growing wheat. Yeah. Got a farmer, a villager. Batilda and Wilhelm. Gonna assume they're husband and wife. Very cool. Yeah, I am looking forward to this. I had to come a good long ways to get over here. Oh, who is this? Sigrun Diedrich, who is busy building. It's like cutting down trees perhaps and building territory. So very cool. Awesome. I love the buildings and everything. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is just on County Gnarlo. I did want to have some loyal subjects to, let's see, map of the village. The project they're working on is a boulangerie. Like I said, I've never taken any sort of French yet, so we have 7 adults, 4 women, 3 female, 4 men, 3 women. No teenagers, no children. There is a fontaine. Is that a fountain? In construction, 18 meters to the west. And we need 8 wool, and we have enough planks. So if I go out and collect wool for them, they will be able to continue working on their building here. And there's the seneschal. Is he like the mayor, I suppose? Very cool. So I thought I would throw up a quick update here to show y'all what was new and happening in the world. Let's get a few torches. Throw a couple up here. There. That's nice. Alright. So this is what's happening in County Gnarlo right now. And like I said, this is far to the south over past the pit. When I first started this up, I hit the V key, which is how you find other villages, like right there. See, I've got the agricultural village. There's no other village right now within 2 kilometers of me. Anything within 2 kilometers would be showing up. And all the way from Castle Gnarlo to the pit, when I would hit it, it would say, there are no villages within 2 kilometers. Keep searching. So I had to actually come out far enough to have more new chunks spawn for the villages to appear. There was a little bit of a ID conflict with Z's farming mod, but I'm also running a mod called, I think it's ID Resolver, which whenever you boot it up, instead of it giving you a black screen and a mod loader error message, it gives you a menu and says, this ID number is conflicting with this ID. Would you like to change it? And you click on yes, and it will search for the nearest blank ID and insert it into the file. So no more messing around with configuration files, which is also very sweet. So I think I'm going to camp out here at the village, hall, so I can explore around and talk to the villagers in the morning, and maybe bring them some wool so they can continue working on whatever the heck it is that they're working on, and check out the wiki so I can find out what the names and buildings and all mean in English. So, and this is Millenaire.